All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praise and glory is unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Chakwadah, that belong to our apostles, the bishops, the elders of the great millstone. Greetings, salutations, blessings, much love unto you, hopeful elect. Shalom unto you. It's your brother Shaquat with a video. I just want to bring this out, that these are prophetic situations that are happening, whether they be man-made, whether they be of the Most High's design through so-called nature. I was going to say Mother Nature, but through nature. But these are all signs of perilous times. Let me grab one quick precept, then I'll play a few videos. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and with flame of devouring fire. Written in the NLT, it says, I, the Lord Yahweh of Lord of heaven's armies, will act for you with thunder and earthquake and great noise, with whirlwind and storm and consuming fire. Okay? These things are happening to the earth, and if he's not working on your behalf, you're going to get caught up in these things. Okay? If you're not working for his behalf, his son's behalf, you can get caught up in these things. Okay? So let's watch some of these videos. This is June. This is Mexico. Chile. This is Jake. Okay. Let's go back and read that. Give y'all a moment to read and see it. One of the driest and hottest deserts in the world at Atacama, Atacama, something like that. A rare snowfall occurred, which affected 3 northern regions of Chile at once: Tarapacá, Antofagasta, and Atacama. Okay? And if I pronounce them wrong, Salakia, forgive me. Okay? After overnight rainfall, still in Chile, after overnight rainfall, a powerful mud flow hit the small village of Huatacando in the Tarapacá region, right? You can read them. Chile, same day. Austria, same day. Start looking where this is at. Austria is not by Chile. You can say Mexico is close to Chile, but come on, it's a different continent. Hailstorms in Italy. Look at that. Okay? All right.
July 17th, 1987. On Friday morning, July 17th, 1987, the small town of Comfort, Texas, became the scene of a heroic rescue and tragic loss. Much of the footage you will see was taped on that day by the banks of the Guadalupe River. It was the day they were supposed to go home. The more than 300 children at the church camp were awakened early. The river was flooding. If they didn't leave soon, their buses might not be able to leave at all.
They come in there rushing us up and everything, telling us get up, get packed and all this stuff, and everybody was asking why. They said we got to get...
And the video I did about circumspect, you gotta, as one of the camp leaders and the leaders in that situation, you gotta be able to see it. Okay, this has happened, but you should have been watching that river and left the day before dark, the day before. Okay, now does things like this happen and they'll drop, my mom was telling me, cause she lives in Texas, not in this area, but she watches the news and all of that, and she was saying how they dropped 36 inches of water in a couple of hours. That's crazy. That's biblical power numbers. Okay? I think she said 36 inches. I'm trying to remember what she said. Worth of water. 3 feet of water within a few hours. Something that would take weeks to do. Okay?
Because the river was flowing over.
We started going around the corner. We would go down the hill, then water started coming in the bus and stuff. We tried to back up, but then the bus got stuck, so they made all of us get out of the bus.
And that's whenever the first wave hit us and started scattering people to different trees.
July the 17th. This is nearly a year away.
Kids clinging
All
on
by
to
a couple
the
weeks.
trees like ants, surrounded by rushing water.
Chris Ray was the first to be rescued.
How many are there of you?
About 40 people. This first person rescued. 40.
As news bulletins spread the word of the flood and accident, more help arrived. But many parents feared the worst.
I know for me that it was like you've got two daughters down there. Now, obviously, they both are not going to make it. You know, which one would you choose? Which one would you have come back?
Wow.
I mean, it seemed like every tree had a facial to it.
You see, this is where the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, would tell you something. This is where wisdom would kick in. Okay? Maybe this ain't right that they go this year. Okay? You got to keep these things in mind, but then sometimes you got to let things happen. Sometimes you got to let things play out. Because sometimes things play out for the miracle that can be performed for you and your family or you and your situation. Okay? It's tough. It's tough. That's why we pray. That's why we ask for understanding. That's why we do the things we do. Okay? Because this time here, man, something like this hits you. You just doing the thing that your kids do every year or whatever else. It don't always hit you. And yeah, these are a bunch of Edomites that always go down there. There's probably some Jakes in there too. And go down there and camp. This was 87. As I play the rest, I'm going to get to what happened just a couple of days ago.
It was a very dangerous situation when we're literally surrounded by trees, protecting trees with our blades.
Masterman tried repeatedly to rescue 14-year-old Melanie Finley, but she was ripped away by the river.
Ripped away by the river, man.
The rescuers were lowered, knowing that if they got caught in the trees, they would be cut loose. Sergeant McKenzie first tried to reach 16-year-old Scott Chatham, already weakened by leukemia and chemotherapy.
Leukemia and chemotherapy.
Army rescuers pulled 26 people out of the trees. By 11:30 that morning, it was over. 33 people had been saved.
33 of the 40. There's the bus.
But 10 children died in the waters of the Guadalupe River.
And this one's worse. So here's just the Google search of it, right? Search for missing campers continues after Texas flood. Texas flooding death toll surpasses 100 as Camp Mystic campers, counselors remain. Just 5 hours ago. At least 160 missing and 100 known to be dead. Okay? 100 missing tops 180. Okay, 2 hours ago. See this? Let's try to get some news headlines. Okay. It says a lot of those same things. Let's see if we can get images. Okay. Go to this one. This is where it's at. This is the storm. Okay. What did I say? That's 4th of July. Alright. See if I can get that. I'll be doing this home thing sometime. Up here in the top corner, Texas flash floods, places that are affected. Rain accumulation, right? Austin, San Antonio is right there. Kerr County. Okay. A view of flooded houses following torrential rains that unleashed flash floods along the Guadalupe River in San Angelo, Texas. I used to live in a heavy hurricane area in Louisiana, Lake Charles to be exact. You know, I love those brothers that live down there, but that place is not for me. Okay, I'd rather not be caught up in that. Okay, yeah, we got earthquakes and dust storms and flash floods here. Yeah, we got things like that here, but they don't come. I mean, I'm just more comfortable, and I believe the Lord sent me to be here. But before this, that wasn't the place for me. And I vocalized that to those brothers down there. You know, Lake Charles wasn't the place for me. You know, it just didn't fit my spirit and my personality. It wasn't for me. If they're equipped to deal with it, hey, I don't like running from storms and things like that. I get it if you grew up like that and all of that, but it's not for me. Okay, not to put anybody out, but this, hey, that's what it is. Okay, just saying it that way. This says the floods had killed more than 80 people by Sunday, with dozens of others missing. The disaster hit hardest in Kerr County, where officials are under scrutiny for failing to evacuate residents before the deluge. Okay. See the destruction, man. Crazy destruction. Death toll rises. Crazy. See if we can get a before and after map. That's it. See if I can get it before and after. Whoo, man. Yeah, I hope you can see that. Okay, we'll blow this up. This is the before. See the highway? See how deep under the highway the ground is with the trees and grass there? Look at the after. Okay? Not playing. Here we go again, the before and the after. That's the before. Okay? Here's the after. Okay? This one too. Before. Okay? After. Crazy, man. Okay? But it's not just crazy. They keep showing the same spot. But hey, understand. The Most High is not playing. Most High is not playing out there. Okay? All right? If you know you live in an area like this, because guess what? When they price homes and whatnot, they price it accordingly. You know that this is. I was telling telling someone that lives down in that area, like, hey, you know, you're looking for cheaper houses, but you know why they're cheaper, because of the dangers of the area. Okay. Look at this before and after. You can't even really see those. You see the tops of those trees. You can see it going up the hill over there. No, thank you. If the Most High choose to send me to a place like that, hey, then I'll deal with it that way. He's gonna strengthen me and build me. I believe that. But hey, okay, these things are here and they're coming, man. And these things, and far worse than this, is yet to come. Wow, far worse than this is yet to come. Okay, it's hitting Edom, it's hitting Jake. We see what's happening with ice in there, all of that, hitting Jake. Hey, man, the Most High ain't playing. Okay, so know that these are part of the perilous times that are to come. All right, and it'll be as visiting from the Almighty. Okay. Yeah, man. And far worse things than this are still coming. All right, so anyway, Lord willing, is that if I'm giving all praise and glory to the Yahweh, to the next one, Shalom.